I was like, has anyone done a journal online? Someone has done a journal. Not only that, it's CRJ. Like, it was right by animals. It was birds. How good?
That sounds really cool.
It's actually not because it's cool for 2 verses, and then it gets long.
Kind of, I was gonna say probably a little repetitive. Okay.
You're tall. You're real close.
Never sounded
I hope you don't plan on like walking and playing like guitar. I don't, but now I'm gonna have to. Hi everyone, welcome. Hi, who's that? We're gonna start with Hine Matov. Good to see all of you. If you don't have a Sidor, they are in the back, in the very back row. There's a few of them left. Wait, back here. Sorry. Hey, Matov, Umanayim, Shebenachim, Gam Yachad. Hey, Matov, Umanayim, Shebenachim, Gam Yachad. How good it is, how sweet it is, to be together on this day. How good it is, how sweet it is, to be together on this day. Hine Matov, Umanayim, Shebenachim, Gam Yachad. Hine Matov, Umanayim, Shebenachim, Gam Yachad. Welcome everyone. For those of you who are new, I am Dr. Jeff Levin. I'm the senior Jewish educator This is Jordan Teitelbaum. Not Baum. I was corrected recently. We're going to start on page 12 with Yadid Nefesh. Yadid Nefesh Avarachaman Mishoch Avdecha El Ritzonecha Yarutz Avdecha Kemo Huaya Ishtacha Ve'el Mul Adarecha Teravlo Yedidutecha Mino Fetzu Vechotam Yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 yada dai 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 dai. I'm not confident the air conditioner is working in this room. It's toasty, right? We're to get up close and personal with each other. Please turn now to page 22 as we continue with Kabbalat Shabbat with Lahu Naranana on page 22. Lechuneranina, 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 Ladonai. Lechuneranina, 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 Ladonai. Naria, naria, litzur yishenu, mikadma fanav b'todah. Naria, litzor yishenu, bizmirot naria lo. Lechuneranina, 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 Ladonai. Lechuneranina, 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 Ladonai. We'll jump down to sort of 3 lines from the bottom. Arba'im shana akut bedor, ba'omaram to'elevav heim, v'heim lo yadu derachai, asher nishpati v'api, im yavo'uhun el menuchati. We continue on page 34 with Mizmor LeDavid. Mizmor LeDavid, havu ladonai b'nei elim, havu ladonai kavod va'os, havu ladonai kavod shemo, ishtachavu ladonai v'hadrat kodesh, kol Adonai al hamayim, el hakavod hirim, Adonai al-Mahim Ravim, Kol Adonai ba'koach, Kol Adonai be'atar, Kol Adonai shover arazim, V'shaber Adonai et arzei halvanon, V'yarkidem kimo egel, Livanon v'Sirion, Kemo v'Reimim. Kol Adonai chotzev lavot eish, Kol Adonai yachil midbar, Yachil Adonai midbar kadesh, Kol Adonai yecholel ayalot. Vayechasov Ya'arot Uvnei Halo Kulo Meher Kavod Adonai Lamabuya Shava Yeshev Adonai Melech Leolam Adonai Oz Le'amo Yitain Adonai Yevarech Et Amo Shalom. We will now sort of welcome in Shabbat. We're on page 38 with L'chad Zodi. And we will alternate verses, so every other verse on page 38. And then we will do the middle verse and the last verse on page 40. I will sort of cue you when we get there. It occurs to me I have to use this. I can't use it as a bookmark. Mikrat Gala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekavela, Lekavodi, Mikrat Gala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekavela. Shamor. V'zachor v'dibor echad, Ishmiyanu el hamiuchad, Adonai echad, Yisrael echad, V'zachor Mikrat Gala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekavela, Mikrat Gala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekavela. The third verse, Mikdash. Mikdash melech melucha, umitzei mitocha hafecha, ravach shevet v'mekabata, v'hu yachol ma'ichelcha, l'chad zoti. Mikrat Gala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekavela, Mikrat Gala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekavela. Turn the page. We're in the middle of page 40 with V'hayu. V'hayu l'shimsa shosayich, v'rachaku komev alayich, yasis alayich Elohayich, kimsos katan al kala. L'chad zoti, Mikrat Gala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekavela, L'chad zoti, Mikrat Gala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekavela. Everyone, please stand and face the rear of the room as we welcome in the Shabbat bride. We're on the last verse of page 40. L'chad Zoti, Mikrat Gala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekavela, L'chad Zoti, Mikrat Gala, B'nei Shabbat, Nekavela. Well, please be seated as we will wrap up Kabbalat Shabbat very briefly on page 44. You can sort of recite in English with me. Excuse me, in Hebrew with me. Adonai malach ge lavesh. Lavesh Adonai oz hitazar. Aftikon tevel bal timut. Nachon kisachem meyaz me'olam atzah. Nasu n'havod Adonai. Nasu n'havod kolam. Yisu n'havod dochyam. B'kolot mayim ravim adirim mishperei yam adir b'moram Adonai. Edotecha ne'emnu meyor levetcha ba'ava kodesh. Adonai l'orech yamim. And with that, we begin the actual evening service, the Mariv service of Shabbat. And I hope you enjoyed your very, very brief rest. And we will turn now to page 50 for Baruch. If you will please rise. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yalla lie, lie, lie. Yalla lie, lie, lie. Yalla lie, lie, lie. Yalla lie, lie. Last time. Yalla lie, lie, lie. Yalla lie, lie, lie. Yalla lie, Baruch Adonai. Please be seated. We'll continue in the middle of page 50 with the first blessing before the Shema. You can see the transliteration at the bottom of the page or follow along in Hebrew if that's what you prefer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher bidvaro ma'ariv aravim b'chochma potech she'arim u'bitmodeh mishana itif machalif hazmanim u'msader lekochavim b'mishmortehem b'akir kirtzono Orei yom balada golil or mibnei choshech b'choshech mibnei or ma'avir yom mevi lala mabdil ben yom u'ben lala Adonai tzvaot shema Elchai v'kayam tamid yimloch alen le'olam ba'ed Baruch atah Adonai hama'ariv aravim. We'll turn now to page 52, so turn one page, and we will recite Ahavat Olam, we'll sing Ahavat Olam, which is the second blessing before the Shema. Ahavat Olam Beit Yisrael, Amcha Ata, Torah u'mitzvot, Kimu mishpatim, Ozanu limadeta. Al kein Adonai Eloheinu, v'shachneinu uvkumeinu, nasiach bechukecha, v'nismach b'divrei Toratecha, u'b'mitzvotecha, le'olam va'ed. Ki hem chayenu ve'orech yameinu uvahem neged yomam balayla ve'avatcha al tasir mimenu le'olamim Baruch atah Adonai ohev amo Yisrael. And we'll please turn now to page 54 and rise for the Shema. We will do as we do as our custom here. We'll recite the Shema and the V'ahavta together in Hebrew, followed by together in English on page 55. Page 54. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Silently. V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'otecha v'hayu advarim ha'ele Asher Anochi Mitzarecha Hayom Alevavecha V'shinatam Levanecha V'divat Apam V'shitzecha V'eitecha Uvlestecha V'derech Uv'shofecha Uv'kumecha Uv'shatam Le'ot Al Yadecha V'hayu L'totafot B'neinecha Uv'tatam Amezuzot B'techa Uv'isharecha. And together in English on page 55. Hear, O Israel, the Lord is our God, the Lord is one. Praised be God's glorious sovereignty forever and ever. You shall love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your might. You shall take to heart these words which I command you this day. You shall teach them diligently to your children, speaking of them when you are at home and when you are away, when you lie down at night and when you rise up in the morning. You shall bind them as a sign upon your arm, and they shall be a reminder above your eyes. You shall inscribe them on the doorposts of your homes and on your gates. Please be seated. We will turn now to page 60, sort of 3/4 of the way down the page, for Michamocha. Sorry. You're all good. I'm not ready yet anyway. You're good.
Who is like you? Adonai.
Who is like you?
Like you, Adonai. Who is like you, Adonai?
There it is. There it is, Deb. Please turn to page 63, and we will recite responsively under Hashkivenu. So I'll do the first couplet, you guys do the second couplet, and so on. Page 63. Help us, O God, to lie down in peace and awaken us to life on the morrow.
May we always be guided by your good counsel, and thus find shelter in your tabernacle of peace.
Shield us, we pray, against our foes, against disease, destruction, and sorrow.
Strengthen us against the forces of evil which abound on every side.
May we always sense your loving care, for you are our merciful God and sovereign.
Guard us always and everywhere. Bless us with life and peace.
Praise to you, O God of peace, whose love is always with us.
Who shelters your people Israel and protects Jerusalem in love.
We'll turn to page 64 for Vishamru. Vishamru, Bnei Yisrael, Shabbat, Lasot et Shabbat, ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת ותורתם וריזותם ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי ואותם ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת ותורתם וריזותם כי ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת ותורתם וריזותם וביום השביעי שבת וינפש ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת לעשות את השבת ותורתם וריזותם. I'm always interested in how long it takes people to realize there's a little break there. I want to take this moment, first of all, and welcome all. It looks to be about 40 of you. I set up 32 chairs earlier. We exceeded that, so I'm guessing it's about 40. For those of you who were not here at the beginning or don't know who I am, I'm Dr. Jeff Levin. I'm the senior Jewish educator, and I'm going to talk a little bit about this week's Torah portion. Not too much, because I know that we're eager to eat. This portion is Parshat Re'eh, and there's a lot of really good, meaty stuff in here to talk about. But I want to talk about something that has really vexed me for a lot of my Jewish life, which is 40 years at this point. And it's this idea of why we do certain things that don't seem rational. Why we, and by that I mean Jewish people, why we do certain things, why our customs might seem to not make a huge amount of sense. Everyone in this room comes from a group or a family or a team or all of these things that have sort of their own weird in phrases or in jokes or inside sort of things that no one outside that group would fully understand. It's what really helps build this group cohesion. I'm going to pick on my middle brother for a very, very short second. We were skiing. This is probably 20 years ago now. And my brother Andrew, it's very important for you to know this, that he does not like black beans. It's very famous in our family. He does not like black beans. And Andrew, for some reason, the burrito came out and it had black beans on it. And so the joke has been for 20 years, Andrew, why did you order extra black beans? Because it's sort of our inside family joke. You know, I have a younger brother as well, and we think it's funny. I don't know if Andrew thinks it's funny. I should probably ask him that. But all of our sort of groups that we belong to have our own specific things. You know, I as you will certainly hear me talk about over the next, 15 weeks or so, I am a graduate of the University of Florida, so I'm a big Gator fan. And to people who are not Gator fans, this idea of after the third quarter, we sing "We Are the Boys," this sort of weird song, doesn't make a lot of sense, but it is the coolest thing to me. And it's what makes Gator fans Gator fans. I was sort of thinking about all of this and putting this together as another group I belong to, a group of 14 million Jewish people in the world or so. We have customs that perhaps to outsiders don't make a lot of sense. In fact, they might not even make a lot of sense to us in this room. And I think that I'm not going to be alone when I say I don't fully understand the logic behind the laws of kashrut. Everyone with me on this? I don't see a lot of blank face. I see a lot of agreements. This week, we read a lot about the laws of kashrut. Why, for example, can we eat what are called pure birds? It doesn't really list what pure birds are. It just says birds that are pure we can eat, but we cannot eat ravens. Very specifically, we cannot eat ravens. Not sure I want to eat ravens, but We can't. Why is it important that fish have fins and scales? And the reality is, it's not all that important for us necessarily to understand the why in order to feel included, to feel part of this group, to feel like Judaism has something to say to you. If it speaks to you to wear a kippah all the time, or wear a kippah on Fridays, or wear a kippah never, it's still one of the rules. It's still something that is recognizable to all of us as a marker of our religion. It's not immediately apparent when you walk into a synagogue, but we always in this country daven facing east. We daven facing Jerusalem. I guess that kind of has a rational basis because we daven facing the wall. But still, to people outside of our group, it might not make a huge amount of sense. And to me, one of the key components, the essence of Judaism, is this struggle between faith, blindly accepting what we are told, and coming up with a rational explanation for why we're doing what we're doing. I think it's the key issue that we face in modern Judaism in 2025 is, to what extent do we keep doing these things that we've done for 5,800 years? And to what extent do we, in the face of modernity, say, well, maybe that doesn't make a lot of sense anymore? And that's a decision for each individual person or each individual group. And as we sort of begin this new school year, as 6 days from now, you'll be in the football stadium for whoever they're playing. I don't even know who UCF is playing. Jacksonville State. I would make fun, but the Gators play Long Island University. It's not like it's a massive difference there. I'm sure Long Island University has lots of great people.
Lots of Jews.
Was that?
Lots of Jews.
In fairness, lots of Jews. That's a very valid point. They would understand these rules, probably. But you're gonna go to the stadium and you're gonna see all the traditions in the bounce house. Probably. I've never actually been to a UCF football game. I'm a fan of a real football team. So. And I want Hillel, as we sort of think about what in groups you belong to, you're going to find that Hillel or Chabad or wherever you go have their own specific things. They don't make a lot of sense to other people. But I hope that they make some sense to you and they resonate to you. And it keeps you as this is a place that you guys would like to be. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Turn to page 66 for Chatzi Kaddish, followed by the Amida. Yitkadav v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah ve'alma divrach irutei v'yamlich malchutei b'chayechon u'yomechon u'chayetechol Beit Yisrael Bagala uvizman kariv v'yemru Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevorach Ve'olam olam me'almaya Yitbarach Ve'yishtabach Yitba'ar v'yitrumam v'yitnaseh V'yitadar v'yitaleh v'yitalal Shemei Lekudeshah Le'ela Mikol Birchata V'shirata Tushbechata v'nechemata Dahamiram di'alma v'yemeru. Amen. Please rise as we turn to page 69 for the Amida. We will recite the first page together, followed by time for personal prayer and introspection. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu Elohei Abraham Elohei Yitzchak Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Lehiah Ha'el HaGadol HaGibor v'Hanorah El Elyon Gomel Chasadim Tovim V'koneh hakol, v'zocher chasdei avot v'imahot, u'mevi goel livnei v'neihem, l'man shemo v'yahava, melech ozer u'moshiach u'makim, Baruch atah Adonai, Magen Avraham, Ezrat Sarah. Atah gibor ve'olam Adonai, Mechaye metzim atarav lehoshia. Mechalkel chayim bechesed, Mechaye metzim berachamim rabim. Somech nofrim verofech olim, Umatzir asurim, Umikayem emunato, Mishenei afar, Michalocha ba'al gevurot, Umidam melach, Melach menit umechayem, Umatzmiach Yeshua, V'ne'emar atzad hachayot meiti, Baruch atah Adonai, Mechayei ha'metim. Continue silently until the end. There is no rush or pressure. When you are done, you may be seated. In the middle now of page 74. Yeah, I missed the chord. No, it's the right key. It's not? Do I usually put a capo on? Oh yeah, I do. But it's not written. It's not written here. It's not written here. That's the problem. We do. We changed it. That's right. We're now. Pull really hard. Pull really hard. Oh wait, we don't know who it is. Maybe not. All right, we're gonna. Now it's time for Misha Barak. So you keep in your heads anybody who is in need of healing, whether it's spiritual or emotional, whatever kind of healing it is. You ready? Mishe.
May the source of strength, who bless all those before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say, Amen. Your those in need of healing, with refuah shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say, Amen.
As we rise for Elena on page 118, I want to say happy birthday to my grandma, who is 93 years old today. Happy birthday, Grandma. And my nephew, Miles, who is 4 years old today. Same thing. Happy birthday, Miles, also. Please rise on page 118. Leinu l'shabeach la'adon ha'kol, la'atei tefillah le'otzeh breshit, shelo asanu k'guyei ha'aratzot, ve'lo samanu k'mishpachot ha'adama, shelo sam chelkeinu kahem, ve'goraleinu kechol hamonam. Anachnu korim u'mishacharim u'modim lifnei melech malchei hamlachim hakadosh baruch hu shehu noteh shamayim ve'yoseh haaretz u'moshav yikaro b'shamayim mima'al u'shchinatu zo Begave meroni, Eloheinu, Eino, Ememokeinu, Efezulato, Kakatu, Betorato, Viatata hayom, Behashevota, Elevavecha. Ki Adonai hu Elohim b'shamayim ima'al v'yaharetz mitachat einod. Turn the page in the middle of 120. V'ne'emar v'haya Adonai v'melech kol haaretz vayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. Remain standing as we turn to page 124. Recite as a community Mortar's Kaddish. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shmei rabbah, v'alma tivrach chilutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayet v'chol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'yimru amen. Yehei shmei rabbah v'rach v'olam v'lamei almayim, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitzraham v'yitnasei, v'yitzhadar v'yitzalev v'yitzhalal shmei kudashah, le'ela min kol berchata v'shirata, tushmachata v'nechamata, da'amiram yalma v'yamru. Yehei shlam arava min shemayim, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yamru. Oseh shalom v'ramah, v'yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'yamru. Amen. Please be seated. A few announcements. People going on the Islands of Adventure trip. The bus leaves at 9 a.m. on Sunday. Monday, there's a pasta bar nosh, so it'll be dairy nosh at 6:30. That's upstairs on the Hillel second floor. We have dairy pots and a burner upstairs that we can cook. Tuesday, there is a bagel break here in the building from 12 to 2 on the Hillel second floor. There will be some Hillel tailgate on Thursday. It remains to be seen if we're going to be on campus or here in this building. But the game is 7. So the tailgate would probably be in the neighborhood of 4 o'clock, is my guess. We will post as we finalize that. And next week, Shabbat at the same time. Any announcements that I missed? Yeah.
Mosh is on Monday now?
Yes. We'd like to keep you on your toes, All right, we're going to turn to page 126 and end with Yigdal. I'm going to force Yigdal until people learn it. Yigdal is what I always grew up ending Friday night services with. So we're going to do it. Yigdal Elohim Chai Ve'yishtabach Nimtza Ve'einet El Metziuto Echan V'en Yachid Ke'yichudo Ne'lam V'gam Ein Sof Ve'achduto Ein Lo Demut HaGuf Ve'eino Guf Lo Na'aroch Elav Kedushato Kadmon L'chol Davar Asher Nivra Rishon Ve'ein Reshit Lo Reshito Hino Adon Olam V'chol Nohutzar Yoreg Gedulato U'malchuto Shefa Nevuato Netzano El Anshe Segulato V'tifarto Lo Kam B'Yisrael K'Moshe Navi Umabit Et Tmunato Torat Demet Natan V'Yamoel Al Yad Nevi'o Ne'man Beito Lo Yachaliv Ha'el V'lo Yamir Dato Le'ohula Hamim Le'zulato Sofev Yodeya Sitareinu Mabit L'sof Davar V'kat Mato Gomel Ish Chesed Kemihi Fahalo Noten L'Rasha Ra Kerishato Yishlach L'Ket Yamin Mashiachenu Liftot L'Chakeket Yeshuato Meitim Yechayael Baruch Hasto Baruch Adeyat Shem Tehilato Meitim Yechayael Baruch Hasto Baruch Adeyat Shem Tehilato. Shabbat Shalom, everyone. Please put the Sidurim on somewhere in the back row of chairs and join us, please, next door for dinner. Great service. Not trying to pick on.
Thank you. It was great. I'm Skylar.
Skylar, I saw your name sign up.
Yes.
Hey, Matthew, what's going on?
I got the kids. I can go off to.
Excellent. I'm glad. That's good.
I'm Rafi. I'm
Rafi,
new.
how you doing? I saw your name sign up.
You did?
I did.
It didn't work. It said it didn't work.
I added